What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. Hopefully, y'all had a good day trading today. I didn't trade at all, actually. I had a migraine. Last night at work, it was rough. Had a migraine all night, suffered through it. Came home and went to bed. Hang on one second. Feeling better now. Kind of frustrated with my puts from yesterday. It was looking good when the futures opened yesterday. There was a pretty key resistance level here, which is where I entered puts that I alerted to everybody. And then when we opened, we were making like a pretty good downtrend, and we really needed to lose. First of all, this little yellow zone here, but then there was also like a pretty major support between 79 and 81-ish, right around here, 82, something like that. And that's pretty much exactly where we bounced. And you see it here as well. We bounced there before we closed on Friday. And then this, as soon as they did this, I was like, okay, it's all over. We just made a new higher high on 5 minutes. And yeah, they just absolutely ripped faces. I'm still in the puts. Hopefully, we get like a nice sell-off overnight. It would need to be really nice for those to go green, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, what a crazy run today. Or pre-market, just absolutely nuts. I haven't really looked at after the market opened. Like I said, I went to bed, but let's chart up our levels. Actually, before we chart, let's look at our option trades. I've got some pretty banger setups that I found. I don't really see anything I think I would have traded on SPY, honestly. Maybe this. Yeah, actually, this isn't bad at the end of the day. December value area low. And they gave a really nice bounce, point and a half or so. But this is nice. From the December value area low to the first SIG, weekly first SIG. Would have been a nice trade. All right, let's look at our option trades first. Hey, what's up, Chef? What's up, JC? How's it going, Corey? Daryl, that's sick. Well done. Nice. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? What's up, David Ryan? Yeah, I think we've got some nice ones. Let's see. Apple. I'm looking for puts below 244 and close at 242 and 60 cents. Next setup that I'm looking at, excuse me, FSLR over 192.61. Grab calls. First trim 193.75. And then close at 195. Hey, what's up, Yannick? What's up, Rathan? Next one, QCOM. There's a lot of setups like this where it's like run up, sell off, and we're going to probably bounce and go. I didn't really do this, but out of curiosity... Yeah, this is actually on all of these, touching the 50% fib on this run up might be like a way better entry if they give it to us tomorrow. Come down to here, grab calls. Same thing for FSLR. At least I think. On this one, the golden pocket here, it's like this range. If they give it to us tomorrow, would not be a bad spot to grab calls. I'm going to leave my levels as they are on my flow sheet, but if you guys want to modify, and grab calls here, or grab calls at the 50% fib, go for it. But yeah, I would kind of be watching right through here. Last one I have for you guys should be sweet. Or did I call out these levels on QCOM? I don't think I did. Over 160.65, grab calls. First trim 161.40. Second trim 162.34. Close calls at 163. Last one should be the absolute freaking slapper. Like this, if this plays out, you're just making bank. Like SPX though, the options are always expensive. You probably just want to do 0 DTs to keep your costs down. But over 5983, sorry. Grab calls. First trim 5989 and 70 cents. Second trim 5997 and 93 cents, and then close at 6005 and 50 cents. All right. Hey, what's up, Space Monkey? I have to talk to you about that. It's weird calling you Space Monkey. But I don't want to use your real name if you're not comfortable with that. But yeah, what's up? Just for people in the YouTube, like Space Monkey is actually like a personal, like family friend. Really, really good person. Really appreciate his friendship. Appreciate his whole family. His kids are amazing. All of them are great people. What's up, Slickamus? What's up, Traveling Investor? What's up, Milksta? What's up, Triple G? Yeah. All right. Let's chart up SPY. See what we got going on. I feel like they totally faded me today. It is what it is. This is one of those days where it would be easy for me to kind of trade live, but was not, easy to predict this run up overnight. This gap up we got. I'm actually like really surprised. And also I realized, I don't know when I realized this, but earlier sometime, I have not charted 2024 levels. So I need to do that. So daily chart, this is one we just do once a year. And then on your PVP indicator, under your settings, you go to monthly, and then period is 12. So 12-month period. Oh, I didn't turn it on. That would be helpful. And then this will give us our 2024 levels. Value area high, value area low, POC. And then also Space Monkey, when I say this, I'm going to say hopefully, because he has to put in the work, and I don't doubt that he will. He's a good, hardworking man, but if he puts in the work and does, reads all the books, I'm basically going to be mentoring him, and hopefully he can start killing it and making a lot of money. I don't see any reason why he couldn't. All right, so there's our yearly levels. From here, excuse me, just going to be doing my daily levels as we already charted weekly. So previous day value area low and December value area low are pretty much right on top of each other. I'm going to put mine there. I would recommend combining the levels, but just for the sake of giving the exact levels, I don't do that. But for my own charts, I do combine levels. I was curious, did we have like news in the middle of the night last night? Is that what caused the run up? I'm still really surprised that it happened. Let's take a look. It was Sunday night, right? Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe it was this. I don't know if there's a way to check what time it came in. I mean, this definitely could have been what affected it. But it doesn't give an actual time. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is what sent us rocketing. What's up, Miss Free? How you doing? What's up, Jack? How you doing? What's up, Almighty Beardman? Yes, if we gap through a level, that level still exists. So, like, if we gap over single prints, the single prints are still going to be single prints. If we gap over a VPOC, it'll still be a VPOC because the level was never actually technically touched, right? What's up, Gigi? How you doing? What's up, Uno? Ticker symbol Jack. I don't have time to chart. Yes, Uno, I'm really sorry. I have work tonight, so I got to get ready for work. What's up, Sahim? Nice, Space Monkey. That's awesome. Triple G either, always when the contract switches, I would always be charting that contract. So like in this instance, for the first 2 weeks as a minimum, I would be charting the ES March contract. But after 2 weeks, like you can switch back to ES1. But it just comes down to personal preference at that point. But in the beginning, at least the first couple of weeks, you need to chart the actual contract because there's going to be like a massive gap up or down or whatever, and levels aren't going to line up and it's going to look crazy. What's up, J-Dog? How you doing? Oh, CES in Las Vegas. Yeah. I don't know if I said hi to you, JC, but if I didn't, hello. Tommy Lee, because he's like an amazing trader, right? I'm going to keep it appropriate. I'm not going to say what comes to mind when I think of Tommy Lee. 12:36 p.m. Is that 12:36 p.m. Eastern? Because that would line up very much with why we absolutely... Yeah, okay. So that's what made us absolutely just rip up, is that German thing. What's up, South Cake Dad? Oh, another thing I want to add as far as my man Space Monkey's concerned, his son... I'm trying to think. I want to say he's 14. He might be 15. Anyway, great kid. Again, like I said, all of his kids are amazing. But yeah, he wants to learn trading, and so hopefully we'll be taking him under our wing as well. And then, kind of just like a funny little side story. The other day, he built a computer, and I felt so bad for him. He put the whole thing together correctly, did everything right. Obviously doesn't have a background in computers or whatever. and then it wouldn't turn on. And so obviously as a child, like, he's super frustrated. He saved up for years to buy this computer and build it, and now the thing won't turn on. And I guess he was like to the point where he was like, threw his hands up like, I'm just going to return everything and forget it, you know. And fortunately, his dad reached out to me and was like, hey, can you help us out? And I'm like, yeah, of course, bring over the computer, like, we'll get it worked out, you know. And so basically he connected everything correctly. The only thing he didn't do was connect the power switch to the motherboard. So I felt horrible for him because, like, he did a great job, just didn't connect the power switch, which I'm sure is just like as frustrating as all hell. Again, it's even worse when you're a young man, right? Or a young woman. Like, you're excited for, you know, new computer to get it going or whatever. And the longer that takes, like, you know, the more frustrating it gets or whatever. But yeah, I'm just glad that we were able to get it working for him and that he's got his new computer, and I can tell he's really enjoying it and he's super excited about it, which is cool. And then also, like, for me, having that knowledge in computers, like, I love, you know, teaching whoever, but especially children, like, to be able to impart knowledge in whatever realm, you know, in life. I feel like that's what life is about, is like, again, like, I'm from an island, I'm from Bermuda. And so I have kind of that island mentality of, like, it takes a village where, you know, like, it takes all of whatever the elders, in the village to, like, teach children and help them come up and be the best that they can be. And so anytime that I can, you know, share some knowledge to a younger man or a younger woman, like, I'm game. So that was a good time. But yeah, and Space Monkey, you know, we have nothing but love for you and your family, like, nothing but love. Yeah. Almighty Beardman, because futures actually have, like, volume in the overnight session, whereas regular stocks just don't have enough volume, and it's just going to mess with levels. Yeah, I hate connecting those wires. At least now, like, they're generally, like, all connected together, where before they were those tiny little 2-pin, like, jumpers, basically. But now you have, like, it's basically just one big block that you plug in, so it's a lot easier. Yeah, Slickamus, it's working now. We got it working. It's all good. And then, of course, like, as a child, like, I don't know if this was just an afterthought for him, but he didn't buy, you know, like, a copy of Windows. So I hooked him up with a copy of Windows 11 Pro. And so that was cool. We got him all set up and ready to go. Yeah, just one small oversight. It's the same thing, like, with whatever, like, fixing cars or motorcycles. Like, it's always some stupid little thing. Like, I think the last time, like, I did work on my motorcycle, I forgot to connect, like, the fuel line. I put everything back together. Like, I had to take the gas tank off my bike and whatever, do a bunch of stuff. And then I forgot to reconnect the fuel line. So, of course, my bike wouldn't start. And it's just, like, the dumbest, simplest little, you know, fix, but frustrating while you're trying to figure it out. Hey, what's up, Colby? How you doing, brother? Anyway, let's see what we think we're going to do tomorrow. I want to zoom out on SPY. I guess we'll just go with the daily. Like, I don't like to look at weekly unless it's a new week, or look at monthly unless it's a new month. But because, like, this volume is not indicative of what's actually happening this week. We're, you know, at the beginning of a new week. But the last 2 weeks we have increasing green volume. But let's look at the daily. I will say I have to completely change Space Monkey's thought process, because he keeps texting me, and when I say this, nothing but love, nothing but respect, but he keeps texting me like that full-on, like, retail trader mindset, like, hey, like, you know, just follow Nancy Pelosi or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's great if you have tons of capital, and patience, but that's not day trading. That's not what we do. And when I say that again, nothing but love and respect. I just know I have to like unlearn him a bunch of things to get to where we need to be. But we'll get it done. Volume today is pretty meh. Kind of average. Day over day, I guess. But it's crazy. Like we had a big gap up, right? And this is a red day. If I had to guess, it looks like is it called like a tombstone candlestick pattern? I could be wrong. But this is not looking very bullish, right? But just crazy gap up, kind of a massive red day overall with fairly decent, like average volume for the day. Yeah, for SPY, I mean, they just kind of... How much is this? Three points, almost 4 points from the open to the high. But then the sell-off is like 6 points. Crazy day. And I did say like kind of a typical day. Yesterday I thought we were going to have a typical day. Hey, what's up, Krista? Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm on 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry, bear with me, everybody. They gave us a nice open drive on SPY. If you follow Trader Dale's teachings, that was your call spot. You just erase or remove that so I can see a little bit better. But like if we go 1 minute, this was our open right here. And so when we opened here and then they sent it up a little bit and then came back and retested it, that's where you hop in calls. You could even grab, like this, we went back below, came back and retested here. This would also be a great spot to grab calls. So either one of those was your entry for calls. Like if you're trading the open drive, let's just pull it up on the screen. Just because I don't think you can talk about like entries enough. Because if you don't recognize them when it's happening, it's not going to be helpful, right? So if we can... kind of put this, on the... what's it called? If we can kind of highlight this. Wait, wrong book. Come on, Drew. Now I have to find my books. Okay. All right, got it now. Is this it here? No. Am I losing my mind? I thought they show the open drive before he starts talking about. Oh, it looks like it's after. Okay. So open drive is basically where we're kind of chopping sideways before the market opens. And then we have a move either down or up. And then when we come back and retest the entry, you would follow the direction of the initial move. So in this case, sell off at the open, come back, retest short or grab puts. Another short or put example here, sell off, retest, short. Here is what we did today, except we didn't get like a good move up. It was just like quick and then retest, and that was your entry. But retest, calls, or longs. But so that's definitely like something that you always want to be watching for. Almighty Beardman, as much as I love Quantower, footprints on Quantower are, I'm sorry. As much as I love TradingView, footprints on TradingView are absolute trash. And the reason being is TradingView doesn't have like actual order flow. So they don't know like how many orders are coming in. Whereas a platform like Quantower, they actually have order flow. And so without order flow, you can't make, something like footprints, because you need to know how many orders are coming in on the bid and the ask. Hey, what's up, Oliver? How you doing, brother? I was thinking about you today. Actually, how's your trading going? Red day today. Still green. If you want footprints, Quantower is the way to go. That's awesome update. Oh, look at the notes. Okay. Yeah, I just looked at your... The win or loss isn't even important. What's important is the consistency. Ah, makes sense. Bummer. Yep. Yeah, that's rough. I do that sometimes, Oliver, where I'll get into a trade and after the fact I'm like, oh, this is not good. Like I overlook something or miss something, but then like you're just like, oh, let me just let it play out and see what happens. What a candle. Is this... Oh, we have a spike, right? I guess I haven't even charted TPO yet. We do have a spike. Wild. Alrighty. That makes things a lot easier. I love spikes. Pretty small. So a lot of tomorrow is going to depend on how we open and where we open. I'll try to just outline it for you guys, but um, let's see. Hey, what's up, Key? Hopefully I said your name wrong. Now I'm super curious. What's your nationality? Are you Hawaiian? Yeah, no worries. 9970. Oh, I wouldn't have waited for, well, actually, sorry. It's hard to say now because I've changed all my levels. Um, Now, this isn't like a bad spot to just grab puts. Like, if we look here, this whole range here is kind of like your area to grab puts based on this retest. And actually, we could probably even make this smaller like that, but either works. This, um, yeah, it should be. This is a pretty good level to short. And then even better would be, up here if they offered it to us. But you got to take your chances and play your probabilities. Hey, what's up, Tony Gold? Oh, okay, Puerto Rican. Nice. It's just super interesting name. um, so tomorrow, this is going to be key for us, right? Let's just get this all ready. If we open above, oops. If we open above the spike base, we're looking probably at a bullish day. If we open between this is going to be slightly bearish. And then finally, if we open below, what are futures doing now? Looks like we're, selling off a little bit. Yeah, so this is all key tomorrow, right? Excuse me. On days like this where we have a spike, I don't even like to consider like single prints for a put level. Ideally, if we open above, or let's just go from in between to above. But basically, if we open in between, you want to see us like break through, retest. That would be your entry for calls. Breakthrough, retest, entry for calls. Breakthrough, retest, entry for calls. Breakthrough, retest, entry for calls. So on and so forth. But so again, just depending on where we enter, or where we open, I'm sorry, you want to look for a retest on one of these key levels to get in. Hopefully I'm making sense. And then I would actually just be targeting single prints, which would just be like a massive move if they gave it to us. 6 points. If we open below, the first thing is we're going to be looking for this gap fill, right? Sorry, I need to cough 1 second. Hey, what's up, Andre? Welcome. So if we open below, look for, like it's harder, but hopefully they give us a retest, right? And then this is going to be pretty key, right? Hopefully you guys see this before I'm even like trying to draw it. Excuse me. This is where we gapped from, right? Gosh, this is crowded. There, that should be better, I think. I don't know. There's a good chance they bounce it here, even if we open below the spike. But there's also a chance that we slice through it. But this is the area where I think like we were struggling on futures. This is where we came down to and then bounced and just absolutely ran like all night. So this is going to be a big level to watch. If we lose this, we're probably going to get like a pretty good sell-off. But that's less likely. Something like this. This would make my freaking day, because then my puts would be printing. Marcus Campbell, December, you would draw on 4-hour time frame. You need to have live data, and you need to be on regular trading hours. We can double check it just to make sure my levels are correct, because I am not perfect by any means. Did I accidentally move? Yeah, I did. I must have. And that's even better. It just kind of lines up with what we're looking at. This level for a possible bounce. Did you say 592.39? Because then we're good. Yeah. This is the Powell meeting sell-off, right, to here? Or am I tripping? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Here. December 18th. Alrighty. Anybody have any questions before I dip? And then Space Monkey, let me know if you want to talk when I'm on the way to work. You don't use PvP for daily. PvP is going to be for weekly levels and monthly levels and yearly levels. I do use SVP. I don't know what you mean. Session volume profile is just for previous day levels. Yeah, M period. So Oliver just messaged me and asked me why there's a spike, and it's because it's on the M period. And so the best way I can explain this is this is the last candle of the day, right? And when they go and make like a new lower low or a new higher high, it's just basically saying they didn't have time to finish, like to show their hand, basically, is the point. And like with spikes, we always get like some kind of a reversal, but then it's key for the next day, like when the sell-off happened that gave us the spike, or if it's at the top, when the buying happened that gave us the spike. When the market closed, who was more in control? Was it the buyers or the sellers? And so that's the key to your spike and your spike base. If we open below the spike, then sellers were in control. If we open between, then it's kind of iffy. It's slightly more bearish than bullish. And if it's at the top, obviously, then it's slightly more bullish than bearish. But we're in an iffy area there. If we open above the spike base, then buyers were in control at the end of the day, and we're probably going to run up. Okay? Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Sensei, yeah, if we open below the spike and it comes back through, that's going to be pretty bullish. Yeah. Daryl's in the chat spitting game. Good old matchmaker channel catching rockets. All right. It doesn't look like we have any more questions. Hopefully with the spike, this is just, they give it to us pretty easy tomorrow. That would be very nice. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it. As always, much love to all the subscribers and friends of the stream. Extra thank you to you guys. Katsu, did I say hi to you? What's up, Sal? I might have missed you guys. Sorry. And then always, the people that chit chat when we're live, you guys always make it more interesting, make it fun for me. Appreciate the conversation. Appreciate the love. If you're new, we do a ton of education and teaching on this channel, and there's no paywalls. Everything we give away for free. So anyway, yeah, if you're new, I would appreciate a sub. Sorry, I started reading chat and kind of lost my train of thought for a second there. Let me see what Why Not's asking. Or no matter the overnight movement. Regarding the spikes, do we consider overnight movements for SPY? No. Or no matter the overnight movement, it's about where we open relative to the spikes. Exactly. Yeah, it's all about where we open. And the same thing even for futures. The overnight stuff is irrelevant. It's about where we open when we have a spike. Okay. Thanks, Drew, aka Catching Rockets. Love you too, Stock Sauce. Yeah, people that know me in real life, like, I'm either all or nothing. If I like you, like, I'll turn myself inside out if you need help. If I don't like you, I wouldn't pee on you if you're on fire. But yeah, nothing but love from me. With that said, y'all have a good one. I hope you crush it tomorrow. I'm going to go get ready for work. Fun, fun, fun. And yeah, just have an awesome day tomorrow. Have an awesome week. We'll be live as always tomorrow. We'll go over some levels. Hopefully some of these option trades that we're looking at absolutely kill for us tomorrow. That would be nice. And yeah. As always, much love, much respect. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you all. Y'all take care. Peace out. Bye.